Hey guys, we have TSM versus Golden Guardians. I actually think this game was super important for both teams. TSM sitting at 2 and 3. They desperately need this win to not fall into the bottom of the pack and also get a lot of confidence in their members. Golden Guardians was at 1 and 4, and they definitely don't want to be 1 and 5. That would place them dead last, so they really needed the win. Now let's start with the draft. So TSM starting with first pick Urgot. I'm not sure how much I am in love with the first pick Urgot, especially with Lucian gone. I feel like Urgot Sion are pretty equal, and I would even go far as to say Sion might be better than an Urgot in some of the situations. So you end up trading Urgot, let's call it Alpha, for another Alpha pick. So A for A. And then Golden Guardians ends up getting something else. So let's call it not Beta, it should be Omega. So Alpha for Alpha, 1-for-1 trade, and then you get Israel, which is the Omega, which is something additional. So TSM only gets 1 and Golden Guardians gets 2. And also TSM is on blue side versus Golden Guardians, who's on red side. So red side is forced to ban out Cassio and forced to ban out Lucian, forced to ban out Akali. They have to ban out all these powerful picks. And I feel like Golden Guardians still got more out of the draft. They got Israel and the Sion, where TSM only gets Urgot out of this draft. So already I think TSM's losing draft. I like the Nocturne ban, and I know the Draven ban is pushing deathly off of his like signature pick, but I'm really questioning the Jace. I think Golden Guardians won almost solely off of having Karthus yesterday, and I would have much liked to see a Karthus ban and actually Israel first pick here. I think that would have been much better for TSM. I think both teams are very reliant on Israel, and if TSM took Israel first pick and denied it from Golden Guardians and also banned Karthus, their draft would have been so much better. But other than that, let's talk about draft in its entirety. TSM has a very strong engage comp. Sivir comp with All-Star, Lissandra, Camille, that's a very strong engage comp. Golden Guardians has a very good late game scaling team fight comp with Tom Kench, Israel, and Karthus, and Aatrox jungle and Sion top. So Golden Guardians, their win condition is going to be team fighting, late game team fighting, and TSM's win condition is going to be small skirmishes and early and mid game team fighting. If TSM can beat Golden Guardians early and mid game and snowball their lead and get a good Baron fight or get a Baron and get inhibitors, they'll win. But if they're not able to get Baron and the game goes too late, then Golden Guardians will win. So let's see how this game plays out. Let's go to the start of the game. TSM has had good early games consistently though. They just need to make sure they have a good early game again and actually be able to snowball off a bit. Lissandra versus Karthus, especially with Camille, you want to play aggressive on it and make sure you can get kills on it. Good zone off here, forces Frog in to lose CS, especially because Bjerg is level 2. Also, one thing I would have liked to see from Bjerg is Comet on Lissandra. You might ask me, wait, what the fuck? Why would you run Comet on Lissandra? I actually feel like Comet on Lissandra can be decent a lot of times, especially when you're versus mages and it's really hard to use your W. And because he's versus another mage, I actually think Comet would have been much better for Bjerg than going after Shock. Because he's not very worried about the Karthus killing him. I don't think Karthus should ever be in a position to kill Lissandra, but Bjerg can be in a position where he threatens Froggen a lot more. So would have really liked to see him Comet. Nice gank here. Urgot had a lot of priority, so he walked down and was able to chunk out the Karthus, forcing Froggen to back. Froggen TP'd in though. Looks. Yeah, you can see how Aftershock doesn't really do anything for Bjergsen right now. I just think Comet would be much better here to take. Now, it's important TSM keeps doing more and more and more. Their comp eventually gets outscaled, so I do want to see them do early game stuff. Guys, it's a meme. Don't think too much into it. Everyone fucking analyzing. Wait, Hanser didn't betray TSM. He got kicked. He's not a traitor. It's a meme, guys. It's a meme. So off of Bjergsen's back, Karthus and Aatrox was able to take blue buff. Pretty good play from Golden Guardian's side. Good reply from TSM to be able to get bottom, or to be able to get Inferno Drake though. Because they knew Aatrox was on top side of the jungle, so this opens them up to get Dragon in return. And then TSM doing the same, trying to contest for the blue buff. They also have priority bot side, so they can move up first. Going on to Karthus. Nice kill on the Karthus. Oh, good snipe on the Camille. If he didn't actually get that snipe there, then Acadia most likely lives. Flash R. Good East on. Oh. But speaking of the Aftershock thing, do you guys see what I mean though? Bjergsen really hasn't used Aftershock that much. And even when he did use it, it was unnecessarily a lot of the times. I really think Comet was a better mastery for Bjerg this game. It's a minor thing, but I would say 80% sure, 90% sure Comet would have been much better. Aftershock mid isn't for lane though, it's for team fights. And team fight, Bjerg should be ulting himself anyways. Ulting himself or ulting to Tahm Kench. He's going to be ulting himself so much this game because he's going to be going in deep. So I don't think Aftershock's that much needed anyways. He should ult Israel. Whoever said he should ult Israel. If you ult the Israel, guess what the Tahm Kenches are going to do? It's really hard to ult the Israel when there's a Kench on the other team. Oh, that play was kind of troll. How the fuck did that even go down? TSM able to get Herald there. They're trying to dive. They go on Zeben. What the fuck? Oh, I did not like that smoothie headbutt. What was that headbutt for? When Zeben's about to flash. Not in love with that headbutt. Where's your pulverize? Pulverize here. I think Smoothie just ults early. And he holds on to his headbutt. Yeah. Here, I think Smoothie just ults early, holds on to his headbutt, and then tries to make sure he keeps going on to Aatrox or goes on to Kench. That was a weird play from Smoothie. I think he ulted too late and that headbutt on Aatrox was kind of troll. And then Smoothie ended up dying too. TSM able to reply with top turret because Acadian was on top side, but I think they should have been able to defend bot turret and Smoothie be almost undieable because he's an all-star. Just how they play that dive was actually so bad. It's so weird to see TSM's bot lane play badly because I think Smoothie and Zeben are one of the strongest members for TSM. And to see them play badly is such a weird thing. Okay, we should talk about this team fight a little. In a straight up head-on-head team fight, TSM's not that great here. TSM wants to get it engaged on a good target because in a head-on-head team fight, definitely is going to be able to get a lot of Q. Karthus is really strong in team fights. They want to be able to engage on a target. Looks like Golden Guardian is just letting them have this though, and Bjerg goes, oh my god, that fight was fucking spicy. Bjerg E, Flash W, and Smoothie also got the knock up here. If Smoothie doesn't get the knock up here, Ole is able to eat the Israel. Smoothie getting the knock up here is actually huge. So Ole only able to eat the Israel after he got chunked, so Israel can't participate in the fight, so staying in the back, and TSM able to melt everyone here. Damn, that was so well played by Bjerg and Smoothie. This is what I mean though. Smoothie and Bjerg are one of the stronger players, and like to see Smoothie play badly, along with Zben, who I consider to be one of the best ADs in North America before the split started, is so weird. Hey, look at this shit. Flashed. Oh my god, that flash combo from both Bjerg and Smoothie. What are my opinions on TSM Academy Tactical? I think Tactical is one of the best Academy players. Definitely the best AD carry player in Academy. Karthus ulti down. I mean, even if Karthus ult was up, that fight was not winnable. So Ole got QSS here because Ole knows that people are going to be going on him because they can't go for Deathly because Ole is going to eat him, right? So the best target for them to go on is actually Ole. That's why Ole got QSS, to make sure when people go on him, he's able to cleanse himself. The only person that's mostly that QSS is just for Lissandra, though. TSM making a bottom dive play on the Scion. Yowza. Why did that play even happen? They're going on the Scion off of this rotation. They're trying to go on the Scion. A lot of tanky stats. Has stopwatch up. They should never be going for this play. I think going for this play is troll. They should maintain river control, or more so jungle control, and not go for this play. They're going on Scion with armor, HP, and also stopwatch. This is so troll. Yeah, and then Scion goes in. And then Bjerg ends up dying. Bjerg got a huge bounty on him. Wow, that play was so bad from TSM. Going back to that team fight, someone saying, you said that team fight was not great for TSM pre-engage. If I said that team fight's not good for TSM unless they get a really good engage, and they got a really good engage, so that fight was good for TSM. It could have been a fight where GGS keeps poking them, but GGS ended up doing nothing, and they got shoved into a choke. That was a fight. If GGS was a better team, they could have contested it much easier. Oh, going on contracts here. Acadian. Oh my god. Why is TSM willing to play so aggressive here? Like, this positioning is not that great. Acadian goes in here. They're going for... Like, first they went for Scion. And then now they're going for Aatrox with ult. And Acadian's just dying to Aatrox with ult. Bjerg on the opposite side. Oh, wasn't able to kill Froggen. Smoothie dying. Oh my god, this target selection from TSM. Holy fuck, that's just such bad target selection. Start the fight on Aatrox. Lissandra on the other side of the fight, not being able to do much, 1v1ing the Karthus, and Israel getting fed. What? Bjerg TP'd in, face checked into them. Oh, because they thought they were doing Baron. Yikes, this team fight turning really hard for TSM. Yeah, that fight selection was just so garbage. Why are they going for Aatrox there? And then Bjerg fighting the Karthus. Oh, Karthus living with sliver of health. Oh my fucking god. Dude, that game. Oh my god. The last 3 team fights for TSM have been so yikes. They're forcefully going into Golden Guardians where they should be setting up situations where they get vision and Golden Guardians are forced to walk into them. It's like Golden Guardians is on the losing side, but it's TSM that's playing like the losing side. They're forcefully trying to do stuff onto Golden Guardians instead of setting up. Oh man, I'm sorry, I missed the start of this fight. Let's see how it starts. Acadian walking in. Oh, this is what I don't really don't like. Like, You can see the angle that TSM's walking in through, right? This small choke. Israel's able to Q easily. Contract can use Aatrox skills here easily. Froggen can go in here easily. It's just TSM's forcing fights. Oh my god, in this small choke area. Why? I don't understand. Sion also has teleport. Hunter should already be teleporting. I'm not sure if TSM wins or loses this fight, but just the way the fights are starting is not good for TSM. Yeah, Oli just eats out of the Acadian ult. And now you're stuck in a fucking choke. You're stuck in the choke. You're chasing through a choke. Getting hit by Israel Qs. Why? Even more so than the mechanics of the fight, this is what I mean by the fight selection being bad. Where they're choosing to fight is very, very bad places for TSM to fight. Do you think Ziggs not being a teamfight mechanics coach, as the TSM players talked about on interviews, is holding their teamfight skills back? No, these are not mechanical problems. These are just fight selection problems. Where they're choosing to fight is bad. That's the problem. Oh, let's see. So they're the ones kind of setting up. Bjerg waiting here. Froggen checked with the wall. Bjerg has to flash out. This choke is really bad for TSM. I really don't want to see them fight in this choke. And that's what Golden Guardian should try to do. They should hold this wall and force TSM into that choke. Okay, TSM got past the choke. They're still taking a lot of pokes. Wow, they lose so much of these objective control fights. It's not like Golden Guardians have better fight selection. It's just TSM opts into the bad fights. Ugh, going for these kills on side lanes instead of baiting Baron and holding the chokes. TSM going for Baron, not holding on the chokes. They did get Baron. Just live, everyone live. Nice, good Baron by TSM. They actually were able to do something with the vision. If they can get multiple turrets off of this should be really good for TSM. I want to see them push mid, one bot, 4 mid, 1 bot. Let's go. I'll talk about Israel afterwards and why Israel's good in NA. Oh, this team fight. Oh my god. This is actually super crucial. Holy fuck. I'm gonna have to shit on Acadian a little bit here. TSM has Baron. They're on top of this. Smoothie did a really good job of blocking. Contracts goes in. Zben still a lot of HP, so he can fight. Bjerg goes in with a really great ult. Remember what I fucking said? I told you don't need Aftershock because he's going to be ulting himself and then Zanya I think a lot. So why does he need Aftershock? If Aftershock would be proccing right here. Who needs armor and MR when you're invulnerable? Bjerg goes in really well here. Acadian E's. Oh, I'm not sure if you guys caught that. But Acadian's E doesn't reach all the way. His E didn't reach all the way. Shit. If he got the E there, and then he's able to stun both Ole and Froggen, and they get locked up there, and Zben's able to come in and do damage, and as Bjergsen comes out of stasis, he's able to do damage. Yikes. Yikes. Yikety yikes. This is a yikes moment. Yikes. Oh my fucking god. Ole is able to take Karthus and live. Imagine if Acadian got the stun there. Just fucking imagine if Acadian got the stun there. Ole would die, Karthus would die. Oh my god, this fight would look so different for TSM. Yikety yikety yikes. Pepe hands. Loco, Bjergsen needs to take Aftershock for the team fights. Bjergsen's self-ulting and then using Zhonya's afterwards. Why do you need Aftershock if you're going to be ulting yourself and then using Zhonya's afterwards? He ults himself and then he's going to use Zhonya's. Like, what use does he have for Aftershock? Couldn't Ole QSS and then eat Froggen still? Maybe, if he was able to react. But also, Ole might die due to the E and then auto damage. It's just, Ole could have, but I promise you it's just much better if Acadian actually goes in there with E. I'm telling you, Aftershock, a lot of times trap on Lissandra if you're not versus a melee champion mid lane. What do you mean by 394? What's 394? Ugh, now TSM's in a spot where they got outscaled. They got outscaled. Israel Karthus are too insane. Oh, 394 damage from Acadian. Team fight's over. Game's really hard to play out from this point onward. TSM's win condition is team fighting. Golden Guardian's win condition is team fighting. And when both teams' win condition are team fighting, you just lose. People are saying Acadian threw the game. Acadian threw that team fight. He didn't necessarily throw the game. TSM's bad fight selection overall threw the game. If that was Acadian making the call, then that was Acadian throwing the game. If that was a team thing, then it's a team thing. It's not a single person thing. Oh, this Elder Drake. Oof, this is not going to be pretty. TSF opting into a team fight, and Froggen's doing a really good job of checking over the walls for Bjerg. Because they don't have vision here. They have vision here and here. If they don't have vision here, Froggen's doing a really good job of checking the vision points with wall. Making sure Bjerg can't flank effectively. Alright, let's slow down. Fight coming up. Oh! Wow, they almost killed Deathly there. Wait. Wow, TSM might actually win this fight. Whoa, they win this fight. Okay, never mind. Froggen's still alive. Oh. Fucking Dark Harvest level 18 card this. Wait, they should have won this fight though. Let's see how this fight went down. TSM should have won after they killed Deathly. TSM and Dragon Pit. Orgot and Lissandra teleporting over. Liss able to go on Deathly. And then Deathly has to jump out. Bjergsen running away. Bjergsen running away from Haunter. Why did Bjergsen E that way? So after they killed Zbent chasing and killing Deathly, Bjergsen Q'd Haunter. W'd. Why are you using E that way, Bjerg? Maybe this way or that way. If Bjerg E's the other way and Bjerg lives, and they killed Zben, then TSM's in a really good position. Bjerg is alive. Israel's dead. Oh, never mind. Froggen has ult. Did Bjergsen have Zhonya's before he died? If he had Zhonya's, then he can survive it too. Oh, he did have Zhonya's. Bjergsen E's away, tries to meet up with Zben, and then uses Zhonya's to cancel out Karthus ult. TSM has 4 members up. Smoothie probably dies here. And GGS has Israel and Kenstead, and they can take the dragon afterwards. Shit. Bjergsen chasing Israel is correct. If Bjergsen doesn't chase and kill Israel, he recalls and teleports in. Bjergsen, or Zben should 100% chase Israel and make sure Israel dies. I think Bjerg dying there was a really big mistake. If Bjerg doesn't die and they can stay alive and Acadian can stay alive and he doesn't go in here, they can finish off this dragon. I think Bjerg dying was actually pretty problematic. Bjerg dying was problematic there. No, the team fight is not over. Team fight is not over if Israel has enough time to recall and teleport back in. Also, another thing, what is it? Definitely has Baron, so his recall's extremely fast. I think the biggest mistake is Bjerg dying here. Bjerg started the fight really well by almost killing Deathly, but him dying afterwards was like the bad part. Oof, it's a good engage. Karthus just too fucking strong. Oh my god, this game was painful to watch. I'll write down my thoughts after this. I'll tell you guys like the problems of NA. I'll do a Twitter about it. I'll do a tweet about it. Problems of North America. Guardian starting Baron. Oh, Froggen being able to get out there was pretty good. If he died... Oops, sorry. Let's slow down the fight. Good approach from TSM. Collapsing all angles. Really good. Gotta look at Deathly. Going on Froggen. Deathly chunked out here. They're going for Deathly. Acadian just on Deathly. Acadian can't kill Deathly by himself. Rest of the team killed Contracts, but Contracts has many lives. Deathly lived, and they're not able to kill Deathly, and now Deathly can clean up the fight. Okay. Yeah, it's really hard for TSM to win team fights because Israel just doesn't die. Karthus OP. Karthus ult just takes out so many people's health. Oh my god, Zven. Urgot doesn't have his smite up. He can't even steal. Like, mistakes at this point is just hard to critique because... Oh, good job on Bjerg there. Killing 2 people. Contracts anyway. But mistakes at this point is really hard to critique because the team's already in such a shitty spot. There aren't that many good plays to make. So, yes, Zven walking in there and dying is troll, but there's not really good plays to make. Ugh, game over. Alright. Let's check out my 10 team thoughts. What did I say about TSM? Win condition. Snowballing off of strong laners early game and playing easy to execute comps. They didn't snowball off of Bjerg's early game lead. And I think their comp could have been a bit easier, but they still played relatively easy comp. They just didn't snowball hard enough off the leads. Weakness, mediocre team fighting, which was 100% true, and macro. Yep, they lost due to their weakness. Key champions, Camille. They got one of their key champions, but I wish they also got Israel. Them giving Israel to GGS was bad. GGS, win condition. Pick good scaling teamfight comps and drag the game on and win late game. They did exactly that. Key champions, Karthus, Sion, Israel. They got all their key champions too. Play to your win condition, guys. Alright. Let's go check out TSM subreddit. What do you have for us? Oh shit. What am I gonna get? It's truly the end of TSM. LMAO, we're actually worse than last year. I don't think so. I think TSM's better than last year. I mean, they're bitching about Andy giving double to TL. I mean, of course that's bad, but they were also so happy they got Zeben. Bjerg is gonna leave. Oof. Oh man, higher chance of it, but I'm not sure if it actually happens. I really dislike Zig's drafting. Huh? Actually, I do agree with the drafting part, but I think they should have banned. They banned Cardiff and pick Israel. Ugh, this is so sad. Okay, I don't want to read this anymore.